Well, hello, you guys. I am here to review Star Trek Beyond. Now, Star Trek Beyond is, of course, the third film in the Star Trek franchise, and, of course, have your ensemble cast from Chris Pine to the late and great Anton Yelchin. And the plot of Star Trek Beyond is the crew of the Enterprise is set on a rescue mission. On their way to that rescue mission, they become attacked by this unknown enemy. And once the ship is destroyed, the crew is separated on the desolate planet. And they gotta find a way to not only escape the planet, but stop the main bad guy, Crow, played by Idris Elba, and his diabolical plan at hand, pretty much. All because of this one little device at the very beginning of the movie that was supposed to initiate a peace treaty between this other alien race. This movie is fun, it's entertaining, and it's awesome. Star Trek Beyond is the most entertaining Star Trek film I think I've seen in a long time. It doesn't take itself way too serious at all. All the fun times that were in the first movie are back in here. But what I can mainly say about this movie, and that it is the third film in the franchise, and that it does not suck, all the characters over the course of these three movies have grown significantly. I can't tell you how much Kirk, for example, has grown in this movie. He is mature. Spock is mature. Bones is Bones. That'll never change. He's always going to be Bones that we all know and love. So I wouldn't have that any other way anyways. Action in this movie is over the top, but it's cool and it's awesome. It's well shot. I love the steady hand cameras when they're used. There's a lot of shakiness going on too, but you can still see what's going on. That first opening of this movie takes about 20 minutes. It's awesome. It's an awesome action sequence. An awesome and well shot action sequence. It takes its time. It's almost like episode 3 of Star Wars opening sequence long. But it serves the plot of the movie. That's where it starts pretty much. So you kind of welcome that fact. The acting in this movie is awesome. I love the acting in this movie. Never had a problem with it. There's an all-star cast, including Idris Elba, who I forgot that was Idris Elba to begin with. I could just tell through his eyes and a little bit of facial features until we find out later on who Idris Elba is in this movie. So, yeah. Plus, I love the little tributes. They have 3 tributes in this movie. Of course, one for the late Leonard Nimoy. That was actually pretty cool how they worked that in there. They worked a little tribute for Enterprise, the TV series, into the movie. Well, now known as Star Trek Enterprise if you now own the Blu-ray sets. But, yeah, they worked a little MacGuffin from that show in there. That was pretty cool. And, of course, at the end, of course, they got the little tribute to Anton and Leonard Nimoy, so that was cool. This movie was made with a lot of love. You can tell Justin Lin, from the director of The Fast and Furious, is a fan of Star Trek. So I give him a salute to that because he pulled it off. From what the trailers made this movie look like, the first one anyways, it made it look like a joke, especially with the Beastie Boys Sabotage playing in here. By the way, that song is in the movie, but it's not the way it's not played like it was in the trailer. It's actually a plot for the finale of the movie, and it worked, and it was awesome. So people were dancing, people were singing it. I was tapping my foot, so because I love that fucking song. It's awesome. So I'm glad they used that song, but made it work in the process. All in all, though, I forgot to tell you, I saw this movie in IMAX 3D. Hell, we even got ourselves a little card for opening night. You get these at my theater for opening night movies. They even gave me one for Ghostbusters for free, even though I didn't see it in IMAX last week. But I asked the lady, she gave it to me because they're not moving them anytime soon because nobody's seeing that movie in 3D. But the IMAX 3D, IMAX is always worth the price. And yes, the 3D is also worth the IMAX 3D experience. So go see this movie in IMAX 3D. It's shot completely in 3D. So it is worth it. But anyway, guys, Star Trek Beyond will get a B+. thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Let me know what you guys think about Star Trek Beyond down below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And I shall leave you guys with this. Have a good night, folks.